Hello Pisces, welcome to Fifth House Divination. My name is Kirsty and today we're doing a special Mercury Retrograde reading for you. So we're going to have a look to see what's going to happen for you between the 30th of May and the 23rd of June. Mercury Retrograde periods have got a bit of a reputation for bringing back themes, topics and people from the past for us to deal with again. So in this reading we're going to have a look to see what might be coming back in for you, why it's coming in, your reaction to it, and get a little bit of advice from the tarot, hopefully to help us navigate this period and get the most out of it. Readings are general, guys, so please do just take them however they resonate. If this one doesn't seem to be picking up your situation, check out your moon and your rising signs. If you know them, there may be something there for you. If this is your first time, guys, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. I hope you enjoy your reading today. If you've missed any of the 6 readings that I upload, every month 4 are on particular topics for that month. And then there's 2 general messages from your guides, one on love, one on general. I will be linking your playlist at the end of this recording so you can get caught up there. Or if you don't have time today, you can always find the Pisces collection playlist. Oh, it's just flipped. Judgment card. You can always find the Pisces collection playlist on the main page of the channel. So thank you as always for all of your likes, shares, subscribes and comments. It's been absolutely amazing. This is still a very young channel, so I'm really enjoying sort of connecting with you guys. It's starting to build a little bit of a community. It's really good fun. So Pisces, what's coming in? 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is what's coming back. Some sort of recognition, some kind of achievement. How this is making you feel. Page of Wands. Advice from the tarot is the Emperor. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, we're kind of connecting with something that sort of inspires us to take action. We're something that we're attracted to, and the Emperor is all about kind of control and manifesting and creating something in the real world. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Page of Wands is clarified by the 9 of Cups. Oh, why is that upside down? The Emperor is clarified by the 6 of Swords. I don't normally put reverse cards in, so I'm going to leave that as it is. 6 of Swords talks about moving away, moving on to calmer waters, but it's reversed, so that will complicate the energy a little bit more. So we'll come back to that and we'll have a look. How this is coming in is the Hermit, and the underlying energy is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands talks about really committing your energy to something, making a lot of effort, taking a lot of action. So with the Hermit, this is Major Arcana. It is the Major Arcana for Virgo, so obviously take that however it resonates, and Virgo is your opposite sign. So this could be talking about a partner possibly coming back in. Oh, a previous partner coming back in. But the Hermit, more extensively, it talks about a period of solitude, whether that's mental or emotional solitude or actual physical solitude, where you're kind of separating from others and having a period of reflection. In the lamp that he's using to guide his way forward, it's actually lit up by the Star card, and the Star card for me talks about sort of destiny and the path that we're meant to tread. So there is a period of isolation or shutting off somehow, to a lesser or a greater extent, but this is something that's coming back. So this could be something that is coming back round for you to review and to look at again. This is talking about a kind of a deep contemplation and really understanding what it is that's going to suit you and serve you on your path forward. And it's coming in with the 6 of Wands, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Wands talks about recognition, it talks about success, And the Ten of Pentacles talks about long-term material stability. This is the kind of the legacy card. This is what we build in this lifetime that we can then leave to others, or this is, you know, sometimes it can talk about inheritance. It's also the, as you can see, it's in a very material sense, it is the kind of the family card. It talks about sort of, you know, it's kind of generational energy. And it's curious with this Six of Swords here, and it's reversed. The Six of Swords does talk about moving away from something. We've got the Eight of Wands that talks about a commitment. So it feels as if this is something that there may have been conflict, and there may have been previously some thought of, or some decision to move away from a material collaboration that was actually going to bring great stability. I think there is a recognition, or there is some kind of success that has come in, or that is coming back into you, which is going to kind of prevent or stop this moving away energy. And it's going to, there is a feeling of you know, recommitment here. I don't feel that I've explained this very well. I'm really struggling with your energy, Pisces. I've tried to do this reading on sort of, this is my third consecutive day of trying to do this for you. And it's a real kind of stop and start energy. Every time I've tried to do it, it's like, you know, I've got sort of part way in and then I've stopped. And I've kind of abandoned. Sometimes I'll pause the video if I need to sort of, you know, clear my mind or get a drink of water or something. Sometimes I'll pause part way through recording. But this is, you know, doing this has just been a complete abandonment of it. So I think this is very much your energy. This, whatever this situation is, that's coming back, I think it's been, there's a real kind of jerky kind of start and stop feel to it. I think this is your energy, I believe, that I'm picking up on. So there is some kind of contemplation then of the way forward, trying to understand, you know, our sort of our inner landscape. And what it's bringing through is a recognition. There is some kind of recognition here about long-term material stability. I think there is a person involved in this. It feels like a kind of a family situation where, you know, you would have been sort of connected by resources. To be honest, this feels like a kind of like a breakup or a separation, or a possible separation that's coming back round and that is being averted somehow, is the sort of the overall sense that I get from this. Yeah. I think there is a recognition of the long-term material stability of a situation. Because this is what's coming back in, I think this is a situation that's been moved away from previously. You know, so the separation is something that has happened in the past, whether this is a family separation or moving away from something that materially could have provided you with great long-term stability. I think you're starting to appreciate or to see the value in that. Or another, this, if this is a person coming in, it may be that they're coming back because they are seeing and appreciating the value of what it was you guys were sort of working on and building. Your reaction to this is, we've got the Page of Wands and we've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction with the situation. So whatever this is that's coming back in, you're happy with it, you're enjoying the situation, you like it. But with regards to it, so we've got this Eight of Wands here, which does talk about a real energetic commitment to something. You're, you know, maybe being a little bit coy. Look at that face. I feel you don't want to show your hand, I think, all in one go. So this opportunity that's coming in at the page, there isn't a great level of commitment, but there is an interest in kind of taking action. There is an attraction towards whatever this is that's coming in. It's making you happy anyway. So your reaction, I think, to this is that, yeah, okay, I'll play. What I'll play. What is it? What do you want, sort of thing. So yeah, I think whatever this is that's coming back, you're interested in, kind of engaging with it somehow in some small way, and it is making you happy. But as I say, we're at the page, so this does talk about, for me, the page talks about interacting with something, an opportunity, you're kind of trying it out, having a look. Maybe you don't know an awful lot about it, but it's a sort of a probing energy. You don't have the commitment or the experience or the knowledge of the knights and the kings and the queens. So at the page, you're kind of entertaining it, you're engaging with it, but it is very much a kind of we'll wait and see what happens. So this is interesting, guys. So the advice from the tarot then is the Six of Swords. So I do feel as if this is something that there may have been a sort of a distancing from the past, whether that's emotional or mental, or even physical, or there was a proposition to move away from this. There may have been a lot of conflict. The Six of Swords does talk about moving on from conflict, moving on to calmer waters. And with this being reversed, as I say, I don't generally put reversed cards into my readings, into my decks. So when they come out, I do kind of pay attention. So I feel with this Six of Swords, this as advice from the tarot, it is talking about, not moving away, not distancing yourself from this. We've got this Eight of Wands here, and as I say, this does talk about a real kind of energetic commitment. And with the Emperor card, this is Major Arcana, and the Emperor, what the Empress creates, the Emperor manifests. The Emperor gives form and structure and rules and regulations to something. He makes it very really grounds it in the material world. So it could be that, this recognition of what it was that you were building that's coming back through. There is a level of engagement. This could be some kind of creativity, or sort of flirting with an idea of some description. And certainly the advice from the tarot is, don't move away from this. Stay put. Give it structure, give it form, and really see if you can build some kind of foundation with this. The Emperor card is also Major Arcana for Aries, so take that however it resonates. It's also the Divine Masculine energy. Now, don't confuse genders with the Divine Masculine. It just talks about how we take action, how we, this is our sort of the active principle. So this is kind of, the Emperor talks about how we do things, and it does talk about, as I say, giving form, structure and control. So I think there is something coming back. There is some kind of recognition, whether it's from you or from another person, through some form of soul searching or trying to understand, on a deep level, the way forward. This that is coming back. Your reaction to this is Nine of Cups. You're very happy with the situation and you're willing to engage with it in some small way. There may be some kind of creativity or sort of romantic flirtation going on with this. But this is something, I think this is something that's going to take a level of a commitment. There is a recommitment, I think, to something that very nearly kind of split apart or broke apart in somehow. The advice from the tarot is to stay where you are. Don't sort of leave this. Stay, give it form, give it structure. Get very clear about, the structure and the rules and the regulations, but to bring this into, to give it form in the real world, really, whether it's a relationship or a working connection or, something. But, okay. So, I'm going to leave that there, Pisces. Thank you for watching. If you did get something from the reading, please do click like. And your playlist should be appearing just about now, so you can catch up there. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.